The Las Memorias project is a community health and wellness organization dedicated to serving Latino, LGBT, and other underserved populations through advocacy, education, and building the next generation of leadership.
My name is Andres Magana. I'm the Director of Community Engagement for the Las Memorias project.
Andres, when and who founded the Wall of Las Memorias?
The Las Memorias was founded by our Executive Director, Richard Zaldivar, in 1993 with the idea of creating a community mobilization effort to build an AIDS monument. And that kind of blossomed to the organization that we are now.
What type of organizations do you all have?
So we offer a menu of health and wellness programming for Latino, LGBTQ, and underserved populations. Our focus is HIV prevention and awareness. So we do HIV testing, counseling, peer-to-peer support, and then community support groups as well. But we also do hepatitis C testing, mental health stigma reduction, substance abuse, and trans and non-binary issues as well.
How did you get started?
Me myself?
Yeah, how did you get started in Las Memorias?
So my background is in political science, so I was really involved in campaigns throughout the city. One of the campaigns that I worked for was centered here in Lincoln Heights, and my job was to bring in community leaders to help support my candidate, and one of those leaders was Richard Zaldivar, who is the founder and executive director of our organization. So we talked about the after picture, and I decided to join the team, and I started off as working on the website design and also on the content. So it was a lot of hands-on with the executive director on the narrative of the organization and how we're going to portray it online, and that kind of built me up to what I am now. So I work as the director of community engagement. I do development work. It's a lot of grant writing, fundraising for the organization, as well as liaison work. So I've been here for about six years, going on 7 next May. And really happy about it.
I know we discussed the different walls that have been designed. Can you go into some of them that has been designed out for the project?
Yeah, sure. So the monument consists of 6 art panels, and they depict AIDS in different generations and different communities. So if you walk through the monument, you'll see different pictures of athletes and men and women, community altogether, generations, and children. And it's bookended by 2 walls that have names of people that passed away from AIDS. So every December 1st, which is World AIDS Day, we engrave new names, and we invite the community to submit those names to us throughout the year. And we do a big unveiling of those new names through a ceremony that we call Noche de las Memorias. But the monument kind of holds its place here in the community in Lincoln Heights, in Lincoln Park specifically. And it's a place of sanctuary for a lot of families and for a lot of community members who have dealt with HIV and AIDS and the impact that it's had on their families and personally. So it's a meditative space for a lot of people.
And I know you said that your reconstruction, do you know how long that's going to take and how long that'll be until the final project is completed?
Yeah, so we're currently going through a renovation of the landscaping and the pathway and the irrigation system here at the AIDS Monument. We got funding through the office of Supervisor Hilda Solis through the county, and also funding through City Council member Gil Cedillo from LA City. We're expecting the construction to last 90 days. Rain or shine, it depends on that. But yeah, so once the project is completed, we'll have 15 fully grown trees added to the construction area, as well as like new gardens for community members to enjoy while they're walking through the AIDS Monument.
Now, is there an office or a building that people can come to, I guess I would say, come to just talk about HIV and AIDS awareness and information?
Yeah, so while the anchor is the AIDS Monument here in Lincoln Heights, Lincoln Park, we do have 2 offices, one in Highland Park, that services HIV programming as well as substance abuse programs, and then our downtown office, which services mental health services as well as HIV, trans issues, and non-binary issues. So,
and where's the location of that?
So our Highland Park is located at 5619 Monte Vista Street in Lincoln Heights. I'm sorry, in Highland Park. Should I do that again?
I'm gonna edit.
Okay, cool. And then our downtown office is located at 800 West 6th Street in downtown LA.
Can you share any statistics or share any information that you think would be helpful to the community as we are having this conversation right now?
Sure. I think it's important for the community to understand that while there are a lot of organizations that offer these types of services, the Las Memorias is really unique in the way and its approach in rolling out these programs and these campaigns. A lot of what we do is in collaboration with community partners. So we work with churches, we work with unions, we work with other community leaders that usually don't have that specific tie into HIV and AIDS and other LGBT issues. But we know that our community as an LGBTQ expands through different sectors. And so we take that approach and we try to incorporate everybody into the epidemic and in solving the epidemic and making sure that people are aware how to prevent themselves from being infected, as well as how to take care of themselves to live like healthy and happy lives. So yeah, we take that specific approach to our programming. And also, we're also really grassroots. We're a small to medium-sized nonprofit. We have about 25 staff members. They're all from the community. A lot of them have lived experiences in the programs that they serve on. And what that does for us and for our clients and our supporters is it gives them like a real hands-on person that has actually gone through the experience that they're currently going through or may have gone through. And makes it a little bit more homey for them. So we're pretty proud of that, yeah.
Is there a specific program that stands out in your mind that really reaches out to the community?
Yeah, I mean, all of our programs really reach out. We actually had a staff meeting yesterday and we were talking about different programs, and we currently have a mental health stigma reduction that focuses on transitional age youth and LGBTQ populations. And they've been working with students from across LA County and trying to break down that idea of mental health as something that a crazy person goes through or this or that. And I think that program specifically stands out to me because I think it's kind of like it's the top tier of like our health issues is like we have this barrier that we feel ashamed or have like a stigma against a certain specific health issue. And once we get through that is when we actually are able to like build ourselves and live these like happy lives and healthy lives.
Is there specific hours that anyone can come out here, or is it primarily you can come at any time?
So the AIDS Monument is currently under construction. So it'll be fenced off until probably January. Come February or March, we'll do a grand opening. We plan to have some sort of like block party. We'll invite different other nonprofits to come join in. We'll have music, all-day music, activities for families, for kids, and then it'll be the chance for the community to actually experience the new and renovated AIDS Monument as a whole. So yeah, so stay tuned for that. But our services are provided Monday through Friday and also by appointment on weekends. Both offices are open from 9 to 6. And they're always open for anybody who needs them. So, yeah.
Thank you very much.
No problem.